Welcome once again to Damsey Fashion YouTube channel. I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful bubu with a front zipper in this video.
So we are starting by showing you how you are going to fold your bubu measurements. This is your fabric, then you fold into 2, then into 4 equal parts. Once you are folding into 4 equal parts, your front should be in the upper side. This is it. You make it equal. Then you measure your back length. I'm using the back of 14. Let me use the back of 15. Then you add extra ½ inch allowance, or you add 1 inch allowance, because you are still going to make a turnover under it. Now we come to the neck side. I don't want the neck to be too wide. I use 3 for the width, then 1. You connect back there too. You come to the side. Depending on how wide you want it to be, but most bubus are always wide whenever you are sewing them. So because I'll be joining here, that's my material available. If you have enough material, you just measure the length of your material 2 times plus the length allowance. So this is my joining allowance. Then my round sleeve is 8.5 plus the 1 inch allowance to sew here, making 10.5 here. So your chest line, this is chest line 8.5. Your waistline is 17. Shoulder to hip is 24.5 because of the shoulder joining. Now, because it is a free measurement, your bust measurement, you can add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches for the width, depending on how you want it to be wide. But here I'm adding 3 inches width for my chest line. It's coming down to the chest line. You are not using directly chest line for the bust because of the width of your sleeve measurement, whereby the actual waist measurement is 8. That is 32 divided by 4, which will give us 8, plus 1.5 for the freeness. Then I'm adding 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Then you connect. Your hip allowance to has to be free. 10.5 divided by 4 for your hip measurement, whereby the hip measurement is 42. That's 10.5. Then 1.5 for the freeness. Then 1 for the sewing allowance. Then you connect. Everything gives us 13. Either you want this place to be straight or you want it to be wide. Determine on how you want it. And the length of the gown is 39 plus ½ inch allowance with the sewing allowance, which is 1.5 here. 1.5 sewing allowance. Then you measure everything. Gives us 41. 41. 41. Then you connect. Then we start our cutting. Then you come back. Having done that, hope you are capturing all the phone. Having done that, we are coming back to the neck measurements in the front, which is going to be a V neckline. Some use 7 as the depth, some use 8, some use 9, depending on how you want to be deep, but I am using 7.5. Then I mark a V curve to that. Then I shape out. If you are going to be using a sewn material, that's a turnover material on this neckline, your measurement has to reach up to this level. But because I'm opening the front and because of the front design, there will be a zipper at the front. That's why I didn't allow my material to reach it, because it's not enough for me. So from the front measurement, the width of my doll face that I will use on this will be 2.5 minus half inch for joining. This place width has to be 1.5 that you're cutting out from the center. 1.5, 1.5. Yes. Cutting out the 1.5. Yes. Then at the neck side too, that we have 7.5, you have to shape it out so that it won't give a bulky effect at the neck side. So that is it about the cutting of this. So this is the doll face we are using for the front stapling. This is the two we said we are using for the front plus half inch allowance. That is 2.5. We have 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Then we cut. Put that aside. The same 2.5 will be used for a turnover in the sleeve part of it. Because of the turnover effect we are using, we add 3. The width of the turnover is supposed to be 2. Then we add half inch for sewing, that's for joining with the sleeve, then half inch for folding, making 3 inches. Measure your 3 inches. Then so that is that. The remaining thing is the neck, the joining for the sides and the neck. The first one will not be enough. Then we cut another one. So this, we join it together to make it long. It will be on fold for the neck, for the front, straight down. Then this turnover will be for the sleeve after joining. We use to make a turnover on the sleeve side. Then this will be here. I forget to inform you about the waist side, the half length. You notch there for the pocket, where your pocket will start from, either below your waistline or on your waistlines. So cutting your pockets, you fold your clothes into 4 parts, the width of 7.5, then use the length of 13 inches. 13 inches. Because your clothes is a bubu and does not have waist joining, you don't need a drop here. So this space can just be around 2.5 inches or 2 inches, depending on what you want. Then from here, direct here, you trace down to 8 inches. That means this space will be 8 inches. Then you connect from here, you mark 4. Then you connect to this 4 and you cut out. You notch it. This will be the joining of the pocket, this will be the down and the up. Because this does not have anything to fall on, it's just stay alone. So thanks for watching. That is the end of our tutorial.
Like, comment, share and subscribe to Damsey Fashion YouTube channel for more fashion tips. Thank you.